Our standard for the day solves problems involving applications of right triangle ratios. Find the trigonometric ratios for the angles defined by a point x and y. Our objective of the day is students will be able to evaluate inverse trigonometric functions. Our essential question of the day is, how can I evaluate inverse trigonometric function? Our learning target is, how can I find inverse trigonometric functions from the given information? Okay, why we use inverse trigonometric functions? Why we use is, so we use inverse trigonometric functions to find the value of the unknown angles. So whenever the word angles comes over there, then this means what? We will apply inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, they have given us lowercase a is 17, lowercase b is 32. As you all know, lowercase letters represent what? Lowercase letters represents sides. And uppercase letters represent what? Uppercase letter represent angles. Now in this case, they are asking from us to find the value of angle B. So what I will do is I will circle my angle B in this triangle over here. Step number 1, label the triangle. Okay, we have learnt about this concept in a previous sessions. So this is your uppercase angle A, the side whichever is in front of A. So the side whichever is in front of uppercase A will be labeled as lowercase a. Now the side whichever is in front of or opposite to angle B will be labeled as lowercase b. The side whichever is in front of uppercase C angle will be labeled as what? Lowercase c. Then after this what happens is we will be labeling which is opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. So this side is labeled as hypotenuse. Now since we are working out with angle B, so the side adjacent to angle B is what? This side will be considered as what? Adjacent side to angle B, and this side will be considered as opposite side to angle B. And what I am left over is I will be writing the values of lowercase a. Lowercase a is 17, this has been given to me in the question, and lowercase b is 32, they have given to me in the question. And I will circle my both of the given values to me. These are the two values which have been given to me. Now what I will do is I will write my mnemonics. So ka tua. Your job is to look at these two circles and tell me which ratio we will use. Okay, it says opposite over hypotenuse or opposite and hypotenuse. This says opposite over adjacent or opposite and adjacent. Does it say opposite? Yes. But does it say adjacent? No. So we will not be able to use this proportion. What about this one? This function. What about this one? This says adjacent, yes, but it does not say opposite. We cannot use this trigonometric function. So we are left over with the last one. So I have to set up over here opposite over adjacent is equal to what? Is equal to tangent. Now the question comes is tangent of what? Tangent of the angle which they were asking from us in the question, tangent of angle B. Okay, so now after this I will substitute the values. Opposite side is my 32. How I got it? They have given to me in the question. Adjacent is 17. They have given to me 17 over here, and this is your tangent of B. So I will take the inverse of tangent on both the sides. By doing this, it will look to me like this. Tangent inverse 32 over 17 is equal to what? B. After this step, I will be using my scientific calculator to find the value of tangent inverse 32 over 17. So you will press the button shift, tangent inverse, use the button fraction, 32 divided by 17, and I will close my parentheses over here. and this is my answer, 62.02 degrees. So my value of angle B is what? My value of angle B is 62.0, and I'll just write degrees, and that's my answer over here for this question. This question says if lowercase r is 5, lowercase s is 12, find uppercase r. This means they are asking us to find the value of angle r. So I will circle my r over here and I will label my triangle. Because of this angle r over here, the side whichever is in front of angle r will be your lowercase r. Whichever is the side in front of uppercase angle s will be your lowercase s, and whichever is across angle t will be lowercase t. Next step, we will be writing which side is opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. Since you are looking at angle r, because they want us to find angle r, this is your hypotenuse. With respect to angle r, this side will be your adjacent side, and with respect to angle r, this side will be your opposite side. What I'm doing is I have not yet started working on the problem. I'm just reading the information what is given to me in the question. R is equal to 5, so this is my 5 over here. And once I write 5, I will circle this because I will need this information to further solve this question. S is 12, I will write 12 over here, I will circle this. Now I will use my mnemonic, so ka toa. Okay, this is opposite and adjacent, and if you look at it clearly, only the trigonometric function or trigonometric ratio is this one, tangent, which involves what? Opposite over adjacent. So I will write it over here, opposite over adjacent. Why? Because look at the triangle, you see only two of those I have circled because they have given me these values. And opposite over adjacent is equal to what? Tangent. So this is my tangent. Question comes, tangent of what? Tangent of angle R. So let's write the value of opposite side, that's your 5. Adjacent side, that's your 12, is equal to what? Tangent of, you see people, I'm changing the color every time. Okay, because I want you all to pay attention. We are finding this angle R. Take the inverse of tangent on both sides. So it will be your tangent inverse 5 over 12 is equal to uppercase R. Now I will use my scientific calculator to find the value. Okay, so this is my scientific calculator over here. Shift this button to access the feature tangent inverse. Use the fraction button. This is your 5. You go down over here. This is your 12, and close the parentheses over here. And this is my answer, 22.61 degrees. Okay, so this is yours, 22.61 degrees. That's your answer for this question over here. Okay, let's look at one more example over here. If lowercase r is 10 and lowercase t is 15, find uppercase s, which means we are trying to find the angle. I will circle this uppercase s over here. So because of the rule, so the side whichever is opposite to angle s will be your lowercase s. The angle whichever is opposite to angle t will be your lowercase t, and this will be yours lowercase r. After this, what will happen is we will be labeling the triangle. By labeling the triangle, I mean is which side is opposite side to angle s, which is hypotenuse. So if you look at, first of all, start with hypotenuse. This side will be known as hypotenuse. The side whichever is in front of angle s will be known as opposite side. You can draw an arrow and you can find out. And the last one left over is called adjacent side. Do we have anything else to write in our triangle? Yes. What? They have given us the value of r as 10. So I will go and I will write 10 over here. When I write 10, I will circle this because I will need this information in my next step. T is 15, this is 15, I will circle this. Now our mnemonic is so ka toa. So adjacent and hypotenuse, this means we will be using this trigonometric ratio, this trigonometric function. So I will write it over here, adjacent over hypotenuse. How I am writing, why I am writing, I will be using cosine. So I am writing adjacent over hypotenuse from here. So this is my 10, this is my 15. Is equal to what? Is equal to cosine of angle S. So it will look like this to you, 10 over 15 is equal to cosine of angle S, because I have to find the value of angle S. Now after this, I will take the inverse of cosine on both the sides. When I take inverse of cosine on both the sides, my next step will look like this, cosine inverse 10 over 15. Only thing what you have to do after this is you have to use your calculator to enter the values and you have to find the answer. So let's pull out our calculator over here. This is clear. Use the button shift and press this button cos to access the feature cosine inverse. And this says 10 and this says what? Divided by 15. Okay, let's close the parentheses over here. My answer is what? 48.18 degrees. So I'll write it over here, 48.18 degree. That's my answer for this question over here.